Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Tonight, it's Game 6. Will we see a Game 7, or does it end tonight? Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. Stones up with the blocker. Passes over to Hedman. Taken along the wall by Kucherov. Slides it across to point. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And he slides it quickly to Johnston. Into the corner of the attacking area. Tampa Bay's got it from behind the net. Slides it on over to Gonsalves. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Heiskanen. Dallas steps inside. With possession along the wall. Dallas looks to get things going now with the puck. The board's taken along the wing. That's sent in deep, and the forwards will change. Picked up along the wall by Bjorkstrand. Denied by the goaltender.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Scooped up along the wall by Harley. Up along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Dallas gets the puck near the boards. The Stars going to work on offense. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, and a huge save. And he takes the dish. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gensel. Moves it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Picked up along the boards by Michel. And he takes the feed. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. In the final moments of this period, the game is still scoreless. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Looks to make a play over to James. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Bastian. Scoops up the puck here. Quick pass to Finley. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. And a stick breaks that up. Takes that pass back at the point. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Takes the puck at the point. From the blue line, they take control of it. And a great save. Handles the pass. Directed over to Bork. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up for the first 20 minutes?
Dallas did a great job in the opening frame of managing the puck, holding on to it, and possessing it in the offensive zone, James. They haven't been rewarded for their efforts as of yet in this scoreless game, so they got to find a way to have a more direct attack. Shoot the puck, create some chaos, and hound rebounds.
Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Here's the chance on the attack. And that's intercepted by Johnston. Quick feed to Kucherov. And that pass is redirected. Passes it to Lindell. Takes the feed. And he moves it up to Kucherov. Poked away in the neutral zone by Lindell. From the point, they take control of it.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor with my
Scores! On point! As in Brink scores!
You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
This is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing a game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Moves it quickly over to Hartley. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Dallas takes possession along the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove by Ottinger.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important. There's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battering, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Takes a shot. Stows him in front. Dallas has possession of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Sends the puck across. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Directs it on over to Gore. Moves it to Cirelli. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice. Bichelle stick handling in his own zone. Tampa Bay's got possession at center. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And that pass attempt is deflected. Sends the pass over. Feeds it to Bichelle. Shot! Nice stop by Vasilevsky.
Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Points, gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Dallas is fortunate to be in a game here in the third period, James, but they need to press. They really need to push offensively because they haven't had much offensive production in the way of shots throughout the first 40 minutes. If they can do that, create some quality as well as get presence in front of the net, they can get the equalizer. They got to work hard to get it, but they can do it.
Grabbed along the boards by Kucherov. Decides to go to the backhand. Shuts him down.
Ottinger has been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his position.
Loose puck and he's in all alone. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Bolts win the faceoff at center. Hagel's got it against the boards. Shot! Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Gains the zone. Taken along the wall by McDonough. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Oh, rocked onto his own bench.
He wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
Moves the puck over to Cirelli. Dallas will play it from behind the net. Slides the pass over to Lyubushkin. Harley's taking it from his own end. Driving right to the front. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. When you're a butterfly goaltender and you drop into that position, it's all about playing your odds, making yourself as big as possible, and covering as much of the net as possible, James. But the shooter has a different idea. Great shot, it's accurate, and it finds a hole.
After the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Getting a little physical there with that collision. And that's a great heads-up play by Bastian. The Lightning have possession now. They've got numbers here. Here's a short pass to McDonough. Dallas tries to break in from their own end. Slides the puck ahead to back. And it's off the iron. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Past the midway mark in this period, Dallas has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that one-goal lead. Finley's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Cutting to the slot. That's gloved by Ottinger. Takes the feed from his netminder. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Tap dances around the check. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Tampa Bay's going to start with the puck on their own end. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. And the puck's kicked free. And he gets in front of that rocket. Runs up, lets it go. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Robertson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Feeds it over. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Tries to get it over to Hagel. Feeds it up ahead. And that's taken by the defense. Now over to Johnston. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. Taken by Lilleberg. Across the line, down the left wall. The Stars look to start the transition game. He's got a step. Turned aside. Oh, that was huge.
Well, it's a timely save, James. There's no question about it. I mean, the shooter, he knows how important this opportunity is, and he's not able to execute. He wanted to be a difference maker.
Steele's getting called for tripping on the play.
The one-goal lead, the PK unit steps onto the ice. They got to embrace the pressure of this moment and get in those shooting lanes. Everything matters right now.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Michel. Bastian's kick fires towards the empty net. Misses! Solid check to slow him down. Feeds the puck to point. Here's a chance! And that's turned aside by Ottinger. Orcs ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves the puck. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? champions.
And you said it, James. This is the childhood dream, the pinnacle, the best of the best, and you can see it in their faces as they celebrate right now.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, it's all worth it for a chance to hoist a cup which is on the ice.
The dream is alive and it is in the building, and now it is a big question is who's going to hoist that cup. Love to see the order.
Well, here comes their alternate captain, and I'll tell you what, the A on his jersey stood for awesome en route to this Stanley Cup win, Cheryl.
Awesome is right, and you have to lead by example. You know you got to take care of the dressing room, but on the ice, everyone's looking to him, and it's a responsibility. He's calm, he's reading the play, and he leads his team in assists. He did everything well in this one, and he hoists the cup.
What a moment, all those years, and he finally is a Stanley Cup champion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and you can see the smile on his face.
First a Conn Smythe Trophy, and now the Stanley Cup. What a night, what a run here, Cheryl.
A moment that he'll never forget, quite arguably the greatest ever. I mean, when you look at this when you're a young kid, the dream is to hoist the cup. But to do it while you're leading your team in points, that's a whole other story.
There are smiles, and then there are Stanley Cup smiles, and he's got one right now, Cheryl.
Yeah, and you can also smile because he was a key contributor in terms of offense. I mean, he tied for leading in goals, and you know how important that is to know every time you put a guy on the ice and he's got a chance to make a difference? He was consistent right through the playoffs.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.
Champion.